Good morning, student. Class 9th. The second part of the fifth chapter. In this part, we studied about Archimedes principle or floating or swimming rules. Firstly we read the buoyancy, that is called a buoyant force. When When a particle immersed in the water, a force acts on the object to upward the side. That is called buoyant force, and this phenomenon is called buoyancy. I repeat it. When a object immersed in water, a force acts on an object upward the side. That force is called buoyant force, and their phenomena called buoyancy. इट मीन्स व्हेन जब किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट या किसी चीज़ को हम लोग पानी में डुबाते हैं तो ऊपर की ओर एक फोर्स लगता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड बियॉन्ड, जिसे अपवर्ड फोर्स कहते हैं। और इस प्रोसेस को क्या कहते हैं? बियॉन्सी कहते हैं। एंड दिस प्रोसेस कॉल्ड बियॉन्सी। ठीक, अंडरस्टूड? Now define the upthrust. The upthrust, that is called upthrust. Thrust, earlier we studied upthrust. Upthrust as a force in a liquid. The other name of upthrust in force. In liquid, a force called thrust. Upthrust, a force act on a body upside, then cut the upthrust. SI unit of upthrust is Newton. Now, is the what the direction of beyond force act on the reality? बियॉन्ड फोर्स में डायरेक्शन कैसी होती है? हमने स्टडी कि एक फोर्स लगता है किसे? अपवर्ड साइड, देन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फोर्स इन बियॉन्ड फोर्स इज अपवर्ड। Most important, the RD, relative density. The most important in this topic, the relative density. The relative density, density of substance and density of water, and density of substance, density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. They define it the relative density of a substance in the ratio of density of substance to the density of water. What is the relative density? The relative density of any substance, the ratio between density हाँ बताओ। काम जितना हो रहा ले लेने दो, पढ़ा लेने दो, बाद में करना। कर लो। Relative density, density of the substance. What is the relative density? The relative density ratio between the density of any substance to density of water 0 degrees Celsius. That is called the relative density of substance. Now we is Archimedes principle. What is the Archimedes principle? When any object embarrassed or partially embarrassed in water, then object displace some water like this, when a object embarrassed या partially embarrassed in a water, then object displace of some water. If force act on the object upward side, that is called beyond force. That beyond force the equal to the weight of displaced water. That is the Archimedes principle. Beyond force, of thrust is equal to weight of displaced water. Weight of displaced water. That is called Archimedes principle. That is called Archimedes principle. Another, when जब किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को पूरा पूरा या आधा पानी में डुबाया जाता है तो ऊपर एक क्या लगता है, फोर्स वर्क करता है. जो वो फोर्स होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड बियॉन्ड फोर्स. बियॉन्ड फोर्स जो उस ऑब्जेक्ट के द्वारा पानी हटाया गया या डिस्प्लेस किया गया है, जो उसका वेट होता है उसके इक्वल होता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड द आर्किमिडीज प्रिंसिपल. Now the Swimming's law या flotation law. Three condition of swimming are three condition of flotation. Both are law or flotation. Three condition. When first condition W1 is equal to W2. What is the W1? W1 is the weight of object. W2 weight of displaced water and upward force, upthrust. When the upthrust equal to displace of water, then object remains constant in the surface of water. Like this. जब जो ऑब्जेक्ट के द्वारा डिस्प्लेस ऑफ वाटर का जो वेट होगा वो इक्वल टू अपथ्रस्ट के इक्वल हो जाएगा, तो जो ऑब्जेक्ट होती है वो पानी में इस तरीके से कांस्टेंट हो जाएगी. सेकेंड कंडीशन, व्हेन W1 इज इक्वल टू W2, यानी वेट ऑफ डिस्प्लेस वाटर मोर देन अपवर्ड फोर्स, देन ऑब्जेक्ट एम्बैरेस्ड इन द वाटर, like this. Third condition, when weight of upthrust is more than the weight of displace of water, then object floating on the surface, like this. Three condition of the flotation or swimming. First condition, if the weight of displace of water equal to the weight of upthrust, then object constant in the water. Then second condition, weight of displaced water more than the upthrust, then object immersed in the water. Third condition, if weight of upthrust is the more than weight of displaced water, then object floating on the surface. It is three laws of swimming or flotation. Thank you.